Hey, it's me, and I'm going to talk about fudge. Well, not only fudge, but this specific bit of fudge here. See, I made this fudge myself, and it's pretty tasty fudge. Could have been more solid, but it tastes very, very nice. I thought I'd tell the world that I've made fudge. And that was 5 seconds of me eating fudge. So I've also uploaded my other stop motion video that I've sort of finally finished off and flicked online. So feel free to, after this video, jumping over there and watching that and going, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't really like it because it's stop motion. It's entirely up to you. It's opinion-based art. So this last week's been pretty nuts. The last weekend I did some acting for the second season of Quest Academy. I've been told not to talk about the first season for some reason, so I'm not going to talk about the first season. I'm not going to say anything about how there's a link in the description about it, because I'm not supposed to talk about it. I will talk about Reggie's Case Files. It's sort of a film noir crossed with modern day. It's pretty entertaining. It's by Pirates vs. Cowboys, the same guys I'm being an extra for the second season of Quest Academy. So jump over to their channel. There will be a link in the description so you can have a look at all the stuff that the Pirates vs. Cowboy guys have done. Over the weekend, I also was an usher for the Elton John concert. That was insane. I've never been an usher before. It's pretty hectic work. There is like people wanting questions this, that, way, another. And when the concert actually got to starting, I actually needed to put in like earbuds so that I didn't deafen myself. I wouldn't mind being an usher again now that I kind of get the idea of it. I always had the assumption that ushers were just people who just kind of stood there and just went, But apparently we're a lot more helpful than we're supposed to be. Maybe it's because I've never actually bothered to talk to an usher and ask like where a seat is or anything like that, because I usually put two and two together. But yeah, it was an interesting concert, very loud. It went a lot later than it was supposed to. I ended up actually getting out of the stadium at about 11:45. I had to catch the train, and I got to the train station, and the train had just left. And so I spent an hour hanging around the train station, bugged the security guards that were at the train station. That was highly entertaining. This is a segment I call Promote It Forward. It's a bit like the pay it forward system where you do a good deed for one person and then they do a good deed for another person and then they do another good deed and all of a sudden you've got like 20, 30 odd people who have had good deeds happen and stuff. In my case, I'm going to be doing it by promoting other New Zealand YouTubers, whether it's their channels or videos. I may even promote just sort of things I've seen, things on the street. I'm not going to limit it just to YouTube, so if there's someone who did something on Facebook I need to promote or something like that. I don't have much of a following now, so it may seem like nothing, but eventually over time this will actually hopefully make some sort of impact in the future where, say, someone really needs medical care and can't afford it and I can make a notion of that. Or whether someone who's made a really cool piece of art and no one knows about it, I can promote them kind of thing. So this week I'm promoting a YouTuber called Frank. I found his video on Facebook just sort of by going through the timeline and somehow I ended up coming across it. This is just the video. I'm not going to send a link to his page. You can just go through his page, through his video that way. I'm also not going to say anything about his video, other than I thought it was quite hilarious and is worth watching the minute or so that it actually is, and watch some of his other stuff as well. I did notice that he hadn't actually uploaded anything for a while, so hopefully this sort of helps promote him to do something else to upload, and give him that little nudge forward saying, look, people are paying attention to you, buddy. Put more stuff out like this, because it's actually quite funny. Starting from next week, I'm going to do a what's happening next, or how did they get into that situation photo, where I will show 3 photos of 3 different strange or odd situations, where you basically can comment below on the video or message me on Facebook or something and say which photo you want to see what happens next in the photos or how they ended up in it. And the most votes after about a month will be the one that I actually start to work on, and will actually make a little video around that particular photo of how it ended up in that situation. I got the idea from when you look at, like, say you go to Toy World and you see the little display things with the Lego characters like flying in the air and stuff, and it's sort of a, I want to know what's happening next in that picture, but I don't know what's happening next because they're just little Lego guys standing still, and so this is a way to see what's going to happen next. Feel free to comment those in the next video with which image you want to see go through, because I will actually have images. This week there are no images because I've been up, down, left, right since what I said in the earlier part of this video, going on about the long weekend and the filming and the acting and the that. Everything I've talked about will be in the description below. That'll be the links to Frank's page, the Facebook link to my page and the film page, also a couple of the actual YouTube videos that I've actually uploaded. I won't link any of my past vlogs, you can just jump further back in my channel and watch those. Feel free to comment below any sort of other ideas you may think could be kind of interesting off this photo one that I've suggested. Otherwise, I'm going to go with that for the next month or so and see how well that takes off. If it takes off, great. If it doesn't, then this video and the ones that are connected to it will be sort of like a one-off thing, and that just kind of happens. So yeah, till next time, enjoy the rest of your week. Until I see you again, this is Sam saying catch you later. Catch you later.